everyone, welcome to Just Mobility. Today I'll be sharing my top 3 favorite hip mobility exercises. So whether you incorporate this into your movement prep or your warm-up for maybe a lower body day, or you can do it in between meetings when you have a little bit of free time. A lot of times we're sitting throughout the day. So having these hip mobility exercises will kind of open up those hips and help you to feel a little bit better throughout your workday. So something to focus on before we get started is consistency. So these mobility drills, these mobility exercises are not gonna happen overnight. I've put a lot of effort into increasing my mobility and my flexibility. It is certainly not perfect, but remember, we're striving for progress and not perfection. So moving into this new year, being consistent is one of my goals, and I urge you to do the same if mobility is one of your 2021 New Year's resolutions. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started with my top 3 favorite hip mobility or hip opening drills. To set up, we're gonna bring that knee up to about hip crease height, open that hip nice and wide, dropping the foot back down. Same thing in the other direction, trying not to move the upper body at all. Let's go with me for 5 reps on each side. Rotating here to the side just so that you can see a side profile here. Try to keep that toe flexed, so try to keep the toe up towards the shin. Big rotation here, so we're gonna open the gate, knee swings open, and then we're gonna close that same gate, knee swings back to center. 5 reps on each side. Keep it up, looking awesome. Feel free to grab onto a chair, a stool, or maybe hang onto the wall for this as well, as balance is not the main part of this. The main part is opening up that hip. So don't be shy if you need to hang onto something for balance, grab it. This is my second favorite hip mobility drill. So placing the palms behind the back, toes are gonna be flexed up towards the shin. We're just gonna windshield wiper the knees, left to right, warming up that hip joint. Good, and then we're gonna drop the knees down towards the mat. Both knees should be at 90 degrees here. Get situated for a minute. And then like there's a string pulling from the top of your head here. I want you to sit up nice and tall. And when you feel comfortable there, you're gonna lift up onto a kneeling position, squeezing the glutes nice and tight, and lower back down controlled. And then you're gonna windshield wiper your hips over to the other side. Same thing, staying up nice and tall. Good, and then squeezing those glutes, lower back down. So go ahead and go with me. We're gonna go through 5 reps on each side. Feel free to place the palms behind your hips each time you rotate over. You can also have a slight lean back. That might give you a little bit of more range of motion in the hips there if your hips are a little bit tighter. Couple more reps here, looking good. To our third and final hip mobility drill. Toes are going to be angled out here at about 45 degrees. We're gonna sit down into a deep squat. Take a second here to make sure your feet are comfortable and firmly placed against the ground. And then you're just gonna drive the elbows or the forearms into the knees, pressing them out. You can rock back and forth here, standing up nice and tall. So go ahead and come with me for 5 reps. Deep squat, and then pressing the knees away from the midline here, rocking back and forth, feeling those hips fall open. Good. Firmly planting the feet against the ground. So big toe, little toe, and heel driving through the ground, pressing up nice and tall.